Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this Granny Square inspired durag or headwrap, however I want to call it. So if this looks like what you are interested in, then you should keep on watching. So for this tutorial you're going to need a yarn in the number of colors you'd be combining, and here I'm using a light-weighted yarn, but I'll be doubling the strand. But in case you have a size 4 acrylic yarn or a worsted weight yarn, you can also use that for this project. And then you need a stitch marker, a 4.5mm hook, a darning needle, scissors, and a measuring tape. To begin this tutorial, you're going to start by making a granny square. But in case you've already known how to make a granny square, you can as well skip this part and go to the next part. Now to make a granny square, you're going to cross your yarn like this, and then you place your hook and you curl up your yarn like this. You hold this part and then you're going to make chain 3, and on that magic ring you're going to make 2 more double crochets. After that you are going to chain 3 and you make 3 double crochets on the magic ring. You chain 3 and you make another 3 double crochets on the magic ring. You chain 3 and you make another 3 double crochets inside the magic ring. You chain 3 and then you pull up this short yarn here, and on this space here you're going to place your hook and you make a slip stitch just like this. So now I'm done with this white yarn, so I'm going to cut it out. So we've come to the end of row 1, and so far this is how it's looking. So we are going to start by making the row 2. You're going to place your hook here and you curl up your yarn. You chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 2 more double crochets. You chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 1 and you go to the next hole. You make 3 double crochets. Chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 1 and you go to the next hole. You make 3 double crochets and you're going to chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 1 and you move to the next hole. You're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 3 double crochets. So you're going to chain 1 and on this chain 3 space here you're going to make a slip stitch. So now you're going to cut your yarn, and we've come to the end of row 2. To begin row 3, you're going to place your hook on this hole here and you curl up your yarn. You chain 3 and on that same hole you make 2 more double crochets. You chain 3 and on that same hole you make 3 double crochets. You chain 1 and you go to the next hole. You make 3 double crochets. You chain 1, you go to the corner hole here, you make 3 double crochets. You chain 3 and on that same hole you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain one and you go to the next hole here. You make just 3 double crochets. Chain one and you go to the corner hole here. You make 3 double crochets. Chain 3 and you go to the same hole. You make 3 double crochets. Then you chain one. You go to the side hole here. You make just 3 double crochets. So now for just the side holes, you're going to be making just 3 double crochet, and then for the corner hole, you're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 3 and another 3 double crochet on the same hole. On my previous video, I showed how to make this mesh durag. So I'm going to be using this standard durag size as a guide to make my granny square durag. Now the body of the durag, which is from this point to this point, is around 6.5, and then the length of the durag is around 21 inches. So I made sure that 2 of the granny square served me for the body of the work. That is, each of my granny square is around 3 1/4. So when I double them together, it gives me around 6.5. So now my 6.5 coincides with the 6.5 for the body of the work. So since I've gotten the width, now the length, you're just going to take your granny square and line them up, or line them up till it is 21 inches, and then you know how many granny square you'll be making for the length. You're going to be needing 23 of these if you are making the standard size durag. So my base color is ash color. So now I'm going to place my granny square front to front like this. Then I'll start joining. Place your hook here. Then you make a chain one. So this chain one now serves as a single crochet. So now you go to the next double crochet here, and to the next double crochet here, you make a single crochet like this. You go to the next one here, and to the next one here, you make a single crochet, and to the next double crochet here, and to the one here, you make a single crochet, and on this space here, you just make 1 single crochet. You go to the next double crochet and to the next double crochet here, and to the next one here, to the next one here, and to the next one here, you make a single crochet, and to the next one here, and to the next one here. Oh, I'm using black. I'm supposed not to start with black. And then on this space here, you make a single crochet. I'm going to make this one is purple. Oh, it's still deep. I think this one will be clearer, so just understand what I'm doing. So now when you turn to the front, this is how it's looking. So you're going to close this one again like this. You take it along, you place your hook here, and you make just 1 single crochet, and you're going to repeat what you did on this one here. Place your hook here, place your hook here, and you make a single crochet. Place your hook here, you place your hook here, you make a single crochet. Place your hook here, you place your hook here, you make a single crochet. On this space, just make a single crochet, and on the next one, you continue what you've been doing. So that's how you'll be continuing until you join the whole you join all of it. So I've come to the ending here, and all I'm going to do now is to just cut out my yarn, and then I'll chain one and then pull tight. Now for the horizontal joining, you're basically going to repeat the exact same thing you did on this side. So you're going to bend your work like this, and then on this point here you place your hook and you call up your yarn, you chain one, and on this stitch here, this double crochet, place your hook, and on this other one here, place your hook, you make a single crochet, you go to the next double crochet, and to the next one here, make a single crochet, and to the next one here, and to the next one here, you make a single crochet. So you go to this space and you make a single crochet, and to the next double crochet here, you place your hook, and to this point here, you place your hook, and this one here, you place your hook, you place your hook on this one here too, and on this double crochet here, place your hook, also on this double crochet, you place your hook. Now on this space here, you're going to make a single crochet. So you're just going to repeat everything we did previously. You do that on all the horizontal lines. I mean this one here, you do that on all the horizontal lines here. Or let me reach the end. So when you get to this point, you're just going to make a single crochet here and a single crochet here on this space. And you're going to repeat what you've been doing. So this is how it's looking. You're just going to repeat the same thing for the rest of the space. So I've successfully joined all the horizontal lines, and so far this is how it's looking. So I'm basically going to repeat everything I did here on the second panel, but for the second panel there's a little bit of difference. The only difference between the first panel and the second panel is that there's going to be a space here, and when we are joining the granny squares, I'm going to show you how to close this space. So when you are joining for this line, you're going to leave a long length of yarn, and then when you are joining for the vertical side, you're going to leave a long length of yarn, so we'll be able to use it to join this space. So you're going to begin the joining from this point there. So this is how the second panel is looking, and I'd already done the strap for it. And then I would advise that you make the strap for this panel first before making the strap for the other panel, so you know which angle you are going to start from on the second panel. To begin the strap, I'm going to take my guide here, and then I'm going to measure where the strap begins, which is around 10.5 here. It started from around 10.5. So even this one here too stops at around 10.5. So I'm going to place this other panel front to front like this, and then I would know that this is the angle I'm going to start from, in order to avoid the mistake of starting from this other side. So now that I've known that this is the angle I'll be starting my strap, I'm going to replicate that same 10.5, which is here, which is around this point too, and then I'll place my stitch marker there. And then on that point, you're going to place your hook in the center here, and then you're going to pull up the loop and you chain 3. And on that same space, you're going to make 2 more double crochets. You chain 1, you skip this space and you go to the next space and you make 3 double crochets. You chain 1 and you go to the next space, you make 3 double crochets. On this joining point here, you're going to chain 1 and you make 3 double crochets in the center. You chain 1 and on the next space here you're going to make 3 double crochet. So that's how you are going to continue till you get to the end. So when you get to the ending here, on this space here you're going to make 3 double crochet, and then you chain 4, you turn your work, and on this space here you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 1, you go to the next space and you make 3 double crochets. Chain 1, you go to the next space and you make 3 double crochet. So you're going to be making 3 double crochets on each pieces until you get to this point here. So when you've gotten to this point here, on this chain 3 space you're going to make 1 double crochet. The strap length of this durag here is about 31 inches long, so we're going to be making a chain that will make the strap length to be 31, just like this one here. So you are going to start by chaining in the number of chain that is in a multiple of 4, and that will complement the 31 inches length. Whether you are making an extra long durag or a standard size durag, the strap length and the width size are always the same. So in total now I made 84 chains, and so far the length is 31. So to turn this row, you are going to hold this last chain and you chain 6 again, and on that one you were holding, you're going to make 3 double crochets on that space. You're going to chain 1 and you skip 1, 2, 3 chain, and on the 4th chain you're going to make 3 double crochet on that space. You're going to chain 1 and you skip 1, 2, 3 chains, and on the 4th chain you're going to make 3 double crochets on that same space. So you're going to repeat the same thing: chain 1, skip 3 chains, and on the 4th chain you're going to make 3 double crochet on that space. So you're going to repeat that until you get to this point here, this point. So when you've reached this point here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one will land you on this space here. So you're going to make 3 double crochets on this space. So now you're going to chain 1, and on this space here you're going to make 3 double crochets. You chain 1, and on this space here you're going to make 3 double crochets. So that's how you're going to continue until you get to this point here. So when you've reached this point here, you're going to make 3 double crochets on that space, and now you're going to chain 4, turn your work, and you're going to repeat the process. On each spaces you're going to make 3 double crochets. So that's how you are going to continue until you get to the end here. So when you get to the ending here, you're just going to make 3 double crochet on that space, and then you chain 1 and you cut out your yarn. So I'm done making the strap, and so far this is how it's looking. If you followed everything I said correctly, this is how yours is supposed to be looking. So now we're going to start the joining process. So we're going to place this other panel like this, and then you're going to place the other panel like this. Remember, I said previously that when you are joining for this other panel, you're going to remain some yarns, so you'll be able to attach this other one in. To join this point, you're going to fold this other granny square like this, and you're going to take this yarn here and you join to this point just as you've been joining previously, and you take this yarn and you join to this point. And then just like the way you've always been joining, you're going to do the same. Now on this point here, you're going to make a single crochet, and on this point here you're going to join it. On this point too, you're going to join, and on this point you're going to join. On this space you make one single crochet, and you continue joining. Last point here, you make a single crochet. Yep. Luckily my yarn did not finish and leave me. So that's it for joining this point. Now for this point, we're going to basically repeat the same thing. Now the next thing you're going to do now is to join this point and to join this other point together. So for this point now, I'm going to just place my hook and I'll chain one. On that same space, I'm going to make a single crochet. So we're going to go to the next point, which is this place. You're going to make a single crochet. You go to the next one here, you make a single crochet. You go to the next point here, you make a single crochet, and on this point here you make a single crochet. So when you get to this point here, you're going to make a single crochet here, single crochet here, just like as if we were joining, the way we were joining before. So when you get to this point, you make a single crochet, slip stitch into this one here, and then you chain one and you cut out. So this is how it's looking from the front. So now for this other part, I think it's very easy. We're going to join it the same way we've been joining our lines. You're going to start from this point here and you make a slip, a chain, and you make a chain one. So on this point there, you make a single crochet and you start joining. So when you get to the ending here, you're just going to make one single crochet, chain one, and you cut out your yarn. Turning it to the front, this is how it's looking. is basically how it's looking. I really love how it turned out. My friend told me that she preferred this back than the front, so I want to know what you think. Do you prefer using the back, or you prefer using the front like this? I think I love the front, but I think this back is is looking more sophisticated. I don't know, but I love my front though. So what do you think? Do you love the back or the front? How would you rock yours if you were to have it? You get. Right about now, we're going to start weaving in ends. I have a lot of ends because my yarns finished at the way, so I was just looking for yarns, and I was praying to God for my yarns not to finish. This is our guide, and so far it's almost the same thing, just a difference of I think 1 inches for the length, and for the width and for the strap they are all the same thing. And if you want a detailed tutorial on how to crochet this basic durag, you can check my video right here. You get an understanding of how to crochet a durag. So that brings us to the end of this tutorial, and I really hope you found this helpful. I know my color combination is not that nice, but when you are doing your own, please, you combine it in any way you want. Granny Squares is all about creativity. You're going to add your own tweak to it. I've given you measurements as a guide, so in order to like bring out your own granny square in any way you want. That brings us to the end of this tutorial, and I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to more people. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more content that is to come. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.